Sorry.
It's a lot of questions.
Teary-eyed here. Yeah, it's a lot. All right. So this question is from Big Star 17.
Yes.
Hey Rambo, great videos. I have a question for you. Out of all of the co-op playthroughs that you did with DSP, which is your most favorite?
They're all pretty good. They're all pretty fun. I'd say like Dead Rising. We did the Resident Evil DLCs. Some of the Sony Move stuff is fun. I think it's all pretty good. The only ones I didn't like was like Kung Fu Rider. That was tough. Some of them can be pretty brutal. Like I said before, we'll sit there for like 6-7 hours sometimes.
Just trying to get it.
Just beating a game in a day. So it's pretty rough sometimes, but it's always fun. I really enjoy doing it. I wouldn't do it if I didn't enjoy it. I really do like it. There was a playthrough we did of Perfect Dark that was never put out because we didn't finish it, and I think Phil hated the game. But there was like so much. It was hilarious. Like so much crap was happening.
The old Perfect Dark or the new one?
The new one, yeah. But like there's a part where I got stuck behind a desk and like, I couldn't get out, so he had to like go beat the level by himself. And like there's some funny shit that went on just because like Phil hated the game so much. But I think that footage was probably lost. So.
And by lost you mean removed
it's
for
probably
eternity?
Destroyed. But
you smell smoke.
That was one of my favorites. It was never put out, so that's kind of interesting. People are gonna freak out now.
Dude, see if you can hunt it down.
Yeah, I don't know.
You still got it. All right. Well, speaking of Perfect Dark, this question is from James Bond 007. Sup, Rambo? What do you think of a Matrix Connect type game? I personally think it would be awesome.
I think it would be awesome too. I think there's like all kinds of great potential stuff you could do with it, including that Star Wars game. The problem is the Kinect isn't really up to snuff right now. Having played most of the games on it, like it reminds me so much of a new technology that's not quite ready for
Like when the Wii came out, or to a greater degree.
No, I'm talking about like remember like cell phones in like 10 years ago, and you were like, oh, this could be something,
Zach Morris.
What?
You had a phone this big.
Yeah, well, anything that's like you could see there's potential.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure someday you're gonna go into your house and just start fucking doing this. And, like everything's gonna, operate like that. But it's just not quite there yet, and like this doesn't work that great right now. So I'm not really too excited about anything for the Kinect. But potentially, yeah, maybe.
There's some cool homebrew stuff people are doing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, unless the video is fake, there's a video going across the internet of someone hooking a Kinect up to their computer, and they've got a little image of the person dancing with the Kinect, and it's making, like, someone who looks like a chobit, like an anime girl, dancing on screen according to his movements.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, if it's faked, then
yeah. But if you're doing homebrew stuff, like they're gonna like shut it down.
I guess that's.
They're gonna do
point.
updates and then destroy you. So.
How's Linux on the PS3 working for you?
Yeah.
So here's a question from Nonconformist 95.
Yes.
How's life, John?
It's good. Yeah. I can't complain.
That's.
Life is going really good. 2010 was the best year I ever had in my life. So I had a great time this year. So I think only the best is to come.
It's gonna get better from here on in.
I think so. I got a good feeling about things. So stay tuned.
Yeah. Well, for the next 2 years, 2012.
Well, that's fine. Right? Not all of us are here forever. So.
Grim.
It's the truth, my friend.
All right. Okay. Here's a question from Turzath. Turzath the Mighty.
Turzath the Mighty.
Well,
added
Turzath.
to his name.
Yeah, it sounds awesome. Can you start doing playthroughs? I love your commentary as much as Phil's, and I think you two guys are the funniest people on the internet. Dude, he thinks you're the funniest on the whole internet. That's awesome.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I'd like to. I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't want to be. There's so many people that do that, though. So I don't think I've really figured out what my channel is yet, or like what it should be. Like, I never really intended to have a channel. It's just like Phil's channel blew up so big. I was on the channel. People started asking me to make one, and I didn't do it for like months. And then I went to Japan, so I was like, I have to, record this stuff. So I made a channel, and now, like, since I got back, I'm just trying to figure out like what the channel should be, and I'm like doing some stuff, and I'm enjoying the stuff I'm doing.
That's good.
The games, the series thing with the old games, I really enjoy. I don't know if people like it. I don't know if people even like it that much, but I just enjoy the hell out of making it. So it's like
Oh, that's
whatever.
great.
So yeah, it's something I'm going to consider to do. I have to kind of figure out what my thing is going to be, my niche. I'm still trying to figure that out. So I don't like to do the normal thing and like what everyone expects or what everyone else does. So I'm trying to figure out what I could do that's different and give you a unique and entertaining product. So
Well,
that's my answer.
allow me to say thus far, I think you've been doing a wonderful job.
Thank you, sir. I'll give you your $20 for saying that in a minute.
So, moving on to the next question.
Yes.
This is from Darkside Call 15901. Is that a New York zip code? Anyway, hello, John. Who do you reckon are the best YouTubers?
Dirk said Carl.
Darkside Carl, spelled SYDE.
I wonder if when Phil made that name, you'd ever think that people would be using the in front of their name. He probably did because he's so crazy. He's so crazy.
You
like
gotta get
that.
that trademark, man.
I think he's working on that.
You see, I think he gets a nickel every time Darkside Call posts.
Yeah, you might have to.
posts
There is some infringement there, sir. You might have to look into this. What the hell was the question? Who are the best YouTubers?
Yeah, the best YouTubers.
I like. There's this guy Venomous Fat Man, who does some great stuff. He did an interview with me. I didn't actually really look at his channel before he contacted me. He contacted me about doing an interview. I did it, and I look at his stuff. It's really good. So I would recommend him. YouTube.com/VenomousFatman. I like Hannah Minx. She's the chick with the big jugs.
I have not heard of this person.
And I watch your stuff sometimes. And I don't know. I don't watch a ton of YouTube stuff, but DSP obviously I think is the best one. And my channel's good too. So that's what I got for.
I heard that keyboard cat guy was pretty good.
Okay.
And that David after the dentist kid. Yeah, I heard that was the best.
I like the We're Gonna Find You, the rainbow, double rainbow. Those are good.
Stretching across the sky.
Double rainbow guy's the best. That's my favorite channel.
Okay.
Whatever his channel is.
Well, we actually have another one from. Oh. Okay, we've got. Oh, it was Darkside. We got another one from Darkside Carl 5901. Would you and Phil ever create a game, and if so, what type would it be?
Oh god, I'm sure we would make a game. Yeah, if somebody was like, "You guys are making a game," it'd probably have a lot of cursing in it. Probably would be rated adult.
Sorry, Australia.
It would probably have. It would just be filthy. That's all I can
You
say.
need to tighten up the graphics on level 7.
I better not say anything because in case it ever happens, we're gonna have nothing left. So, or someone's gonna take the idea and run with it, and that'll be it.
Best to keep your secrets secret
Yes.
until you can sell them. Okay, so here's one from One Mario Chief.
Again,
Yes.
well, multiple questions.
Yeah, actually, the last question on here is from someone who asked a question earlier.
Okay.
Okay, so One Mario Chief, who seems to be a fusion of Master Chief and Mario, but there's just one of him,
Perhaps it'll happen someday.
asks, what's your favorite system?
I love the 16-bit era. That's my era. Genesis, Super Nintendo. So those are my favorite systems. You talking about now? I can't answer that because then the whole chat's going to turn into a console war. So yeah, the 16-bit era was my favorite era. Just because I talked about this so many times before, but there was a crazy competition between Sega and Nintendo. The way that they fought each other was by making great games, not doing the other one. And now, like, the way that the companies fight is that they hire, like, or they sign, like, exclusivity with, like, ESPN or, like, stuff that has nothing to do with gaming. So, that was, competition breeds greatness, and that's what you had in the early 90s, so.
It was good stuff, man.
It might be hard for people that are, like, newer to games to look back and realize how good those games were, just because, like, they look primitive compared to, like, today's standards, but growing up through that time, it was great stuff. So.
Oh, come on, you had good Mario and good Sonic games at the same time.
That was just like the crust of it.
That was the beginning. That's how it. Think about it. That's how it started.
Yeah, and there's just a waves of great games on both of those systems. So.
Oh.
Is this the last question?
No, two more.
Two more questions.
This is the second to last question.
Chase.
And this one, it's a Dear John letter from Mr. Katamura. Dear John, I have been wondering for some time now. After seeing it and comparing it to others, how do you get your beard to be so awesome? It's on all capitals.
After seeing and comparing it to others, I thought it was going to be something else. I was very afraid.
Your beard has almost as much power as Chuck Norris's. Oh, we said it again!
I think this is probably like a joke question, obviously, but
No,
I think there is some power in it. Like, it's hard to explain, but like growing a lot of hair and shit. Who was the guy with like long hair, like superpowers and shit?
Samson.
Samson. I kind of believe it. Like, it's like an energy kind of deal, and like when I shave it and stuff, like it's a totally different feel to life and things. So there might be something that should be said about that in a serious manner. How did I get it to be so powerful? I just was very lazy and just let it grow. I didn't care about my personal look. Just just don't bother. That's how you become powerful, I guess. You just don't care about anything.
Well, it worked for Superman.
There you go. Okay. What do we got?
Our last question is one from Big Star 17.
Big Star, what's up?
This one is looking towards the future.
This is the last question?
The last question. What is your most anticipated game for the year 2011?
Uncharted 3.
That was quick. That was easy.
Uncharted 3, Dragon Age 2.
Oh, yeah.
That's about it. That's all I care about.
Well, I mean, you got a lot of playtime in Dragon Age, so...
Yeah, I'm looking forward to those two more than anything. Everything else is kind of secondary to that, so that's where I'm at.
Yeah, well, as much as I know that there are thousands more questions for you out there,
I don't think so.
that's all that we had here, I'm afraid.
So we're all done. Thank you for watching. If you want to send me a question for next time, probably do this like once, maybe once a month, maybe every 2 months. Depends how many questions we get and stuff like that.
Keep them coming.
If you want to ask my friend here any questions as well, you can do the same.
Please.
If you have questions for him.
Yes.
Basically, go to thekingoffaith.com/forums. There's a John Rambo section, John Rambo's neighborhood. There's a thread in there. You can post up your questions for next time.
Please do.
Maybe I'll put a link or something.
That would be a really good idea, actually.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
So yeah, send me more questions. I hope you liked the answers I gave, and if you didn't, I'm sorry. I apologize. That's the way it is. Anything to add for the end? Thank you for hosting.
Yeah, no, anytime. Always good to do a favor for a dear friend of mine. Like to say thank you all for watching, and you made this entire video happen. Think about that. This was you guys.
Okay, that's enough. All right, guys, thank you. Goodbye.